Welcome to Shorthand Hangover. Start with the Supreme Court Collegium making its recommendations for judicial appointments in several high courts. Recently, the skewed gender ratio in the Indian judiciary has once again come under scrutiny. A couple of years ago, the India Justice Report had uncovered a rather dismal picture of the same, calling out the highly inadequate representation of women, particularly in the higher judiciary than in subordinate ones. Since the Collegium notified certain proposals for judicial appointments earlier this month, this seems an appropriate time to inspect the representation of women judges in the high courts. In this exercise, it was found that the Madras High Court was leading with 13 women judges on its bench, closely followed by the Delhi High Court, which has 12 female judges, including the newly notified appointments. The Telangana High Court comes third with 10 women judges, while the High Courts of Kerala and Punjab and Haryana share the fourth position with 7 women judges. Nevertheless, the situation is not so encouraging when one looks at the entire picture. While a majority of the high courts have attempted to accommodate at least one female judge on the bench, unfortunately, 5 out of 25 high courts in the country have no female representation at all in the judiciary. That being said, it cannot be denied that there is a glimpse of hope for the proponents of equal participation of women in the judiciary, with the current Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana vigorously advocating for the cause. In September 2021, the CJI had proclaimed that women must demand 50% reservation, not as charity, but as a matter of right. He reiterated his commitment to diversity at the bench a few months later, hinting that he will take this matter up with the Collegium. This trend is mirrored in the recent initiatives undertaken in the country in favor of women in the judiciary. Recent Collegium recommendations have seen more women representation. Last year, with the appointment of 2 more women, the Supreme Court's women's strength rose to 4, its highest ever. On 8th March this year, the Supreme Court commemorated the first ever International Day of Women Judges to celebrate the idea of entry of women into a largely male-dominated institution. Recently, the Kerala High Court also made history on International Women's Day by constituting a full bench comprising only women judges. There are complaints also of gender discrimination and harassment of women judges. Stop. Thank you. Please subscribe to our channel Shorthand Hangover.